Hey there, ladies. So the doctor is in, and today I want to talk to you about the bro code. Now, you probably already know about it, which basically says you just don't date more than one person in any given family or team, so to speak. So let me just kind of break this down and what that means. How I'm looking at the bro code is from a different aspect. Sometimes situations arise whereas you don't know people are related, or you don't know that, they play on the same team. But if you do know, you tread a thin line, because let me be honest, if you are in the jeopardy of breaking the bro code, you can come across as looking like a hoe. Now, maybe, I know that's a little harsh, but I'm just trying to be honest. In essence, it gives the appearance, and you are able to do whatever it is you want. I'm not trying to discredit anybody or stop you from doing what it is that you want to do. My point that I'm trying to make is, what is your end game? Because if your end game, most people are like, I want to date, marry a baller. It's a lot of stuff that go along with that, okay? And there are certain lines you cannot cross. So let me give you an example. I already told you all about my boyfriend that played for a top 10 school, Division I football, and I was his girlfriend, and he ended up cheating on me. I didn't attend that university though, so they didn't know me. So later on, when I transferred there, I worked at the athletic department. That's just where I hung out 3 to 5 times a week. Because of that, those are the most of the people that I saw. So I didn't see everybody on the team, but I saw a lot of people. Come to find out later on, I met a guy away from the athletic department, and I'm just hanging, kicking it or whatever, during summer, taking a class to get some stuff out the way. Met this guy, ended up finding out he was on the football team. How did I find out he was on the football team? It wasn't because I knew or I saw him. He is going to practice. He tells his friend about me. His friend says, hold up, because I don't have a common name, right? So his friend says, wait a minute, so-and-so used to go with her. He talked to so-and-so, which is my ex. My ex is very private, so I'm keeping his name quiet. And the guy comes back to me and he's like, I'm sorry, I can't see you anymore. And I was like, why not? What happened? He's like, I found out that you so-and-so's, old girl, and nah, he made it clear he don't want me dating you. Now, I don't know if my ex was looking out for me and protecting me, or if my ex was jealous, or if it's just the bro code. But the point I'm trying to make in all of this is that if you trying to date somebody that's on the team, you got maybe 2 shots with a football team. Because what? It takes 22 players in order to be on the field. So therefore, there's 3 strings. So you got probably like 60 or 70, football players. So all right, 2 max. Okay, it's cool. Basketball team, it's not that many of them. They gonna know you. You can only date one person. If you're looking at a family, you can only date one person. Now, I get it if you end up finding out that someone is related to your ex. Okay, you didn't mean to set out for that, but you can't go and set out for that. Let me give you an example in case and why. Me and my friends in college, we were having this what if game. One of the questions in what if was, if you see me 10 years later and say, we hanging out, we having a good time, we start dating, and he was like, no, can't start dating. And I was like, it's 10 years later. He was like, no, we can't start dating, because if I date you 10 years later, my boy, who I just so happen to be a friend of, he was a friend of my ex-boyfriend, another guy, totally different situation and people. And he's like, I can't date you 10 years later, because he's going to look at it like, oh, you liked her 10 years ago and you're just waiting for your moment and this is your moment. Can't do that. Friend groups, you only got one person, so you have to be careful. Choose wisely, otherwise you end up looking like the hoe, and then they treat you like something's wrong with you. You don't want to do that. So choose wisely, ladies, all right? And don't cross the bro code line, because you don't want nobody doing that to the girl code. So make certain that you be mindful of that for guys, all right? See you later. Doctor's out.